We're actually approaching spring break, which can be a great time to spend relaxing time with the family. It won't be much fun, though, if you don't come in with a plan. And that's where Gail Bell comes in from Parenting Power, here to help us get ready for the break in one of your regular visits. And this is about setting everybody up for success, so
That's
it actually feels like a holiday. So
Yeah.
what do you recommend for families in terms of planning out that break, that week-long break?
Right, and it doesn't have to get too intense or too specific, but just taking a little bit of time before the break helps so much in the long run. It's just setting some expectations, because your children may be thinking one thing and you may be thinking another, whether you're going away or staying home. So for example, if you're going away and you have a 16-year-old that thinks he's going to sleep until 11 or noon every day, and your intention is to get up by 10, that conversation needs to happen. So we always suggest getting a calendar out, because time is very abstract, and saying, look at how lucky we are. Here's our 2 weeks or our week of vacation or our 10 days. And on these 3 days, we have this planned as a family. The expectation will be to get up at 9. Now here's 2 days where we have nothing. You know, what do you want to do there? So a little compromise,
give and take.
A little give and take. With younger ones, you need to be thinking about bedtime. You know, staying up till 11 or 10 or 9 for little wee ones, it's not going to be great in the long run. You know, pool rules. What are the rules? How many times have you been on holidays and you see parents spending it, get out of the pool? You know, you just don't want to spend your relaxing time. So you set them up for success, setting those expectations before. I know a big one for our family was sunscreen. Like, I'm not spending my holidays saying, have you been on sunscreen? Come over here, put on sunscreen.
And then you just feel like an egg, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so setting out those rules and those deadlines so you're not getting that kickback, especially, I imagine, from the teenagers who do want to sleep in. And if you are traveling over the break, what are some things to remember?
Well, I would suggest very strongly you start with, if you're getting on a plane, you start with getting on a plane.
Right.
What are the rules? You know, we don't kick the seat for the little ones. How much time can they spend watching movies?
Right.
You know, what are other things we can do? Pack things for them to do. What are the expectations on the plane? Kids are great. We may have to wait in line. How are you going to do that patiently? Just talk to them. Let them know what's going to happen. If they've never been on a plane, they won't know. So it's not fair to expect them to act well if you haven't told them what well means.
Right. And well in a confined space with other people.
And here's all the things we can do. What do you think you would like to do? Here's how long it will take. So just give them information. If you're in a car, you know, we hear from parents all the time, oh, all they do is watch movies. Well, don't turn movies on, or say after 2 hours you can watch a movie and it's one movie, and then here's 4 other things you can do.
Okay, so it sounds to me like organization is key, expectations are key, and then I know that screen time is such an important point. So what do you recommend for parents when it comes to, you know, they do have this free time and then wanting to consume more on their iPads or TVs?
Or phones, and there's so many screens now. So to say no screen, I think, is honestly, why would you do that? Because it's part of their life. So again, with older kids, have the conversation with them and when they can have it out. So, you know, the American Pediatric Association says no more than 2 hours of total screen time a day.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we have to
say... And that can fly by.
That can fly by really quickly for parents as well. And then parents need to make sure they're modeling. And then you need to talk about where and when. Because if you're going out for dinner, you know, maybe phones stay home. So you can actually talk, including mom and dad. Or
have those conversations.
That's right.
Actually getting to know each other.
Yeah, so it's really important to have an open, honest conversation. Now, if you're not going away and you're staying at home, potentially there's even more time that's unstructured. So again, get that calendar out, plug some things in, tell them what they can do. Just, you can't be on screens all day. All they're hearing is, I can't, versus here's all the things we can do.
Yes, that aspect of choice is so important. Okay, wonderful. Great tips as always. Thank you so much. And happy spring break to you.
Yes, I can't wait.
You are traveling and